The night my therapy session recorded. A voice that wasn't mine and spoke my fears better than I ever could. I realized strength doesn't protect you from everything. My name is Mark Hawley. I'm 24 years old, living in a quiet American town where nights feel heavier than days. I'm the kind of guy who keeps things buried because men are taught early that opening up makes you weak. I started therapy because sleep stopped feeling safe. I didn't have dreams anymore. I had memories. The kind that wake you up gasping, heart pounding, convinced someone is standing in the room with you. That's when I found Dr. H. No website, no online profile. Just a short email and an address. The first time I walked into his office, he looked at me and said, "Sit down, Mark. You've been running from yourself for a long time." I froze. I hadn't told him my name. Our sessions felt wrong from the beginning. Dr. H never wrote anything down, yet he remembered everything, things I didn't even realize I was revealing. Once, irritated, I asked him why therapists think men are weak. He smiled calmly and said, "I don't think men are weak. I know when they're about to break." After each session, my mind felt lighter, like something had been lifted off my chest. But at night, it got worse. I started dreaming that I was sitting in his chair, unable to move, drenched in sweat, staring straight ahead while someone else listened to me breathe. Then one night, scrolling through Reddit, I found a thread titled, "Anyone else's therapist disappear?" As I read through the comments, my blood turned cold. Different men, different stories. One common detail, each of them described a therapist who somehow knew their deepest secrets. And then, without warning, he vanished. Every police report said the same thing. There was no licensed therapist by that name. At my next session, I confronted him. I told him people online were saying he didn't exist. The lights flickered. The ticking clock on the wall stopped. Dr. H stood up slowly and said, "Mark, when men hear the truth, they don't scream. They disappear." Before I could react, the door shut on its own. I tried to stand, but my body wouldn't respond. Fear pinned me to the chair. He told me to stay seated, that this session would change my life. The recorder turned on by itself. And suddenly, I heard my own voice playing back through the room, saying, "I'm afraid that if I break, there won't be anything left of me." I swear, I never said those words. Or maybe I did, just never out loud. I don't know how I escaped that office, but I did. I went straight to the police and told them everything, his name, the office, every detail. The officer checked his computer, then closed it and looked at me with concern. He told me the man I was describing had never been licensed, that there was no record of him existing at all. When I checked the forum again, every post was gone, like it had never existed. Then my phone vibrated. The screen lit up with an incoming call. Dr. H. I answered, shaking. He told me I was running again. I screamed that he wasn't real. He laughed and said, "I'm the voice men hear when they finally tell the truth." That's when it hit me. He doesn't heal people. He replaces them. The men who can't live with their truth disappear. The ones who survive become him. Now when I look in the mirror, a man stares back at me who looks like me, but feels quieter, colder, like he's waiting. And every time life gets heavy, that voice whispers that staying silent is safer. If this story unsettled you, remember, you're not alone. For more dark, disturbing, and deeply unsettling horror stories, subscribe to Hauntra TV and never forget, not every therapist comes to heal you.